Welcome to Lounge TV. I'm Larry, and that there's Tom. Did I say Larry or Uncle Larry?
I don't know.
What do I usually say? Well, you know who I am, guys, so does it really matter? So, today's little vlog is going to be about I'm finally done.
He's finally done.
Yeah, this is just cleanup mode right now. I am done the whole chicken pen. Feel so much better. Don't feel overwhelmed anymore. There we go. And like I said, I got to clean up because there was I had some big rocks in there I had to dig up, and there was some aluminum that I had put down in the ground. I had to dig that up, and then my next step is going to be kind of flatten this thing out. But I want to show you something real quick though. Stay right there.
Nope.
I'll show you real quick how this ground is. These we had a picnic and Bob was over, and Bob goes, your chickens made sandbars.
Yeah. And
they kind of do look like that. But I want to show you this. This is it's like concrete.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to have to go around and kind of chop this stuff up before I even use the rototiller. Because you figure water hasn't hit this in a long time.
Right.
So, and we haven't had any rain recently. It's funny because we went through this spell where we're getting rain every day, and then we went through a spell now of not getting any rain.
Yeah, it's a bit weird how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
if only could just even out, you know?
So yeah, and the other thing I got to do, guys, is I got to take this up. And if we never addressed this before, so I think we did, but did I?
I remember asking.
Yeah, I thought I did on camera, but I'll tell anyway in case anybody forgot. So when we first got the house, my dad and my mom and everything, my dad's project was going to be, he was going to build a barbecue pit here. So it was the concrete, we laid the concrete, he was going to make a brick barbecue here. That's as far as we got.
Just that?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I got to take this whole thing up, which won't be that hard because it's not terribly thick. You know, that's a big chunk there, but a lot of these other ones are just, you know, let me see if I can get my shovel there. Yeah, a lot of these other ones are just going to be small pieces. See? Like that.
Okay.
And I got to get all that up so that I can rototill all this and then throw some grass seed down.
All right.
So that's a little chore I got here, but let me show you what I got going on back here now. And then of course I got to clean up. I got a cart full of trash there now. So I got to get a dumpster to start throwing all this stuff away and get my backyard back to looking like it should be back here. Back in the good old days, we used to be able to play cornhole and, well, we used to play horseshoes then, not really cornhole. But this is where we used to play all over here and everything. So I'd like to get my yard kind of back the way it was.
You know, you're the one that changed it to begin with?
What?
What?
Thought I heard something. Anyway, and I got some cleaning up to do out here too, like that door's got to get thrown in the dumpster and the old gate and stuff like that. Some nasty looking buckets. But as far as the pens are concerned, matter of fact, I can get rid of that net too because I was using that to get the duck eggs out, and I don't need it for the chickens. But
right.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see real good from on this I think you can if you come over to the green.
Yeah, through this wider grade, so you can see inside.
Remember I had a perch here.
Yeah.
I took that one down because I didn't like the way it looked with the. I guess somebody jumped down off of something in there, but I didn't like the way it looked with the ties and everything in there. And the same thing with that one, so I put a support beam this way.
All right.
So there's no stress on the fence now, and then I just use some ties to hold it to the post.
All right.
So this section is now done, except for I'm going to get 2 more tarps, like that tarp, and they'll go over these next 2 sections. So this section will be all tarped up.
Okay.
These 2 won't be tarped. But yeah, I have these done. This will be a little bit harder for you to see. Oh, there's grasshopper. Oh. Smart grasshopper. Yeah, so I put one of the perches up there, the high one. I just put that in there.
Yeah.
And I have their water and their food thing over here too. So they have that. They have this whole area now, which
Oh, the duck bucket is now a food bucket?
No, the duck bucket is water. So they have food and water over here. There's a food over there. So,
oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So I have fence coming out all the way to about this edge. So I backfilled it with dirt here, and as you can see, it hasn't rained, so it hasn't really
like compacted and molded yet.
Now my next thing is that I'm going to all those logs that are over there.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be putting them around wherever I can get them around here. I know on each corner they'll have one, and then they'll have spaced out there. It'll just help so that if an animal was digging, it's not going to even be able to get under the fence this way.
Right.
You know, it'll dig this way. But yeah, so I have fence all the way around. The only place I couldn't get fence was right here. So I just put a crap ton of big rocks that were these were the rocks that were all inside the chicken coop over there that I had to dig up.
Ah.
Yeah, because they were digging holes near the corner, so I would put rocks in there. Even though it wasn't like they were going to be able to get out. But if an animal ever did dig under there, they had half the work done for them on the other side. So, and I don't know if we showed on camera, but I put wood down on the inside to help stop them from, because the fence came down and I didn't want them to dig down and then get the fence cut them or anything like that. Right. So yeah, so this is, oh, and also I forgot to put the lock on here. It's still over there. I just did this all today. So I will be padlocking this too. Okay. So that'll be all locked up. Let me just check in here, see if anybody left me a present. Well, there's one in here. She looks like she might be getting busy. So yeah, so it's funny, earlier today, here's an interesting thing that happened. So one of these is emergency meal. And it's that one right there.
The one underneath the ramp?
No, laying down. The spastic looking one. Right? Yeah, the one on the ramp's not her. She's the smallest one. Under the ramp. When she's standing up, you can tell more when she stands up. Oh jeez. Let's get over here. That one's like the lookout one. It stands there for each one that goes in there. But anyway, emergency meal's been sitting in there all morning. And so I go in and I'm putting that lock thing on there, and one of the dark ones went in and climbed on her back with her things and everything. Really? Yeah, what do you call them? Talons, right? Yeah, talons. Yeah. And I'm like, what the heck? So the next thing you know, emergency meal comes out and she's standing on the ramp and she's like, really, she's got a weird, like kind of like that, but it's weird sounding, right? So she must have been stressed out. So she stood there, and the next thing I know, I see the brown one come out. Okay. So then they're on the ground. You got a mosquito flying around you. Thank you. I missed them. Oh. Let's stand over in the sun. That'll keep you away. Oh, by the way, guys, real quick, this plant right here is, I've noticed what everybody was saying in the comments, plus Tom looked it up. It's a princess tree, and they're pretty invasive. So we don't want a tree here growing anyway. Thought maybe it'd be nice. I mean, they do have flowers and stuff like that. If they were growing on the edge, I'd let it go, but not here. So going back to my story, they just want to be on camera, I think. We never do get to the sun. They got a lot to say, and they want to be heard. Sunlight? What's that? Oh, yeah. So, anyway, so she's standing there. So anyway, when I went in there, I noticed that the brown one was stalking her. Like she was like this, right? And I'm like, yeah, I don't like the look in her eyes or anything. She goes up to emergency meal, pecks at her, has emergency meal's feathers in her mouth. So she must be the leader of the thing. So emergency meal, I don't know that she was laying an egg. I think she's broody. She was just sitting in there and the brown one was kicking her out. Gotcha. So, yeah, so she's been out. So now, obviously, this one, I don't know why it's saying this, other than, I think it's just this, it just stands out there and announces to the world that there's one in there going to lay an egg. I guess. Telling every snake around and everything else that, hey, there's going to be an egg here soon, I guess. I don't know what they do. It's like non-stop this until the egg is there. Huh. Chickens are strange creatures. That they are. You know, if you wanted them to talk, they wouldn't talk. But it seems like when we want to talk and do a video, that's when they get real loud. Notice how it stopped there for a second until it heard my voice?
Yeah.
Let's see if it stops. She ain't stopping.
I don't think it's stopping.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so that's that is done, and I'm so happy about that because it's like a load off my mind. I don't have to worry about that anymore. That's completely done. I just got to get that lock on there, on that door. So it'll be totally secure, predator proof, human proof, which is predators, and I can relax now. Well, after I clean all this mess up.
Yeah.
Then I can relax. Until next time, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet and relax. I'll meet you at the lounge. And then I'm almost to the point where I can just chillax in the pool.